Say what? Okay, we don't usually get to look on the Say What is not usually this easy. You just look at the front page of the Edmonton Sun and there you have it. But a strip club going into like 2 blocks down from us on Jasper Avenue in that downtown condo.
Yeah.
Cambridge Lofts.
So of course the Cambridge Lofts host about 200 residents, and there's also like the Dutch in there.
Ricci Air Company.
Yeah,
is right.
and right now there is in a 7,000 square foot space in the basement that has quite a few pools that are currently being put in.
This is, I think, the first time in the 4-year history of Say What that we've just had to give you basic details of a news story, and it's a Say What.
This is crazy.
I love it, and I love that in the article they're talking about an application to build a gentleman's club has been submitted. There's no gentleman in there.
No, there isn't.
There's not a single gentleman in there except for the guy that's trying to pick up his daughter and convince her to quit her job and come back home. That's the only gentleman in the entire place.
And you know what? They're saying, oh, no, don't worry about it because the entrance will be in the back alley.
Yeah, right.
Shiftier still, I say.
Even shiftier. That's great. If you're looking for a needle, you just have to kick around in the dark corners and eventually you'll find one. Allegedly.
Yes. All right. Are you ready? Although that
ready to start Say What?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so there's a dude in Serbia who, there's some pretty outrageous places that you pass out. Let's say if you've had one too many and you're on your way home and you just think, oh, that bush looks great. Oh, this sidewall looks fine. This little door wall looks fantastic.
Not that we're condoning this, kids.
Oh, no. And in fact, this gentleman somehow managed to make his way onto...
Oh, come on.
That's right. The halfway up a 70-foot bridge in Serbia where he totally passed out.
Oh, my gosh.
After a night of one too manys, emergency rescue team members were called, but they had to...
Can that be plural, by the way? Sorry to interrupt. One too manys? I think I had one too manys. Yeah, you had about 15 one too manys.
Exactly. It's kind of a hyphenated phrase. The old one too manys night. And so anyway, the team had to actually wrap him up and make sure they weren't going to startle him, so he's not like, you wake up and, oh,
yeah. Well, of course, right?
Exactly. So, but it got me thinking to outrageous places, and we've all passed out, and obviously you are no stranger to outrageous places where one may have passed out.
Oh, come on.
Come on now. Explain yourself, young man said, I found on Facebook. I found this on Facebook. Explain yourself.
Not passed out. This is falling asleep while lifting a Jeep. Actually, you're right. That would be a nice falling asleep while lifting a Jeep.
And you're just like, I am so exhausted. I'm going to take a nap right here amongst all these hard mechanical
You want to
tools.
trust your jack stands in a situation like this. But there's nothing quite as soothing as the gentle hum of an air compressor. Fellas, you know what it's like. That actually was kind of a nice sleep that night.
Was that a nice sleep? I like how nobody...
It got me out of turning wrenches for a couple of hours. It was fantastic. Okay, you know what, Cody? I'm going to skip right ahead to that Jag photo. This is my Say What today. This is how... I don't even know what word I'm allowed to use on TV to describe this guy. But this guy lives across the street from us.
What?
Yeah,
I'm putting a neighbor on
Say What to take him by the shoulders and shake some sense into this guy and let him know that if he parks like this outside our house for 3 hours ever again, I'm going to hook up the winch from that Cherokee you just saw about 30 seconds ago, buddy, and I'm going to pull you 3 blocks as a reminder that you do not leave your vehicle like this in front of anybody's house ever. Right?
Well, yeah.
I could care less about neighborly relations, buddy. You got to see some of the suggestions I got on Facebook from otherwise rational, normal, gentle people on how I should deal with this.
Is this a common occurrence?
No, this is, I think, the first time he's ever pulled this. Let's look at this photo again. Like, what kind of an idiot? What kind of an absolute idiot parks his car like that and leaves it there for 3 hours?
That's where you walk to the curb. Oh, that's okay, buddy. I'll just walk to the curb from here. Thanks very much for the lift.
I feel, and he's facing the wrong way. Let's point that out as well.
Absolutely.
Like, it would have been, the nice thing to do would have been to follow some of the suggestions and use toilet paper or eggs. A lot of people wanted me to engrave an encouraging message in his door.
Ryan!
That made me say what? Because that was just irrational.
Yeah, that's not making sense. However, I cannot wait for you to go home.
I can't wait for Buddy to knock on my door later today. We got a date to dance. Time for the BT trivia question of the day.